Hey sippers, welcome back to a juicy gossip video. If you're new here, please leave a like for this video. Click on the post notification bell because Megan Thee Stallion, honey, has her own tequila. And listen, I'm very happy for the girl. Though so many people would have slammed her as an alcoholic, she has her own tequila brand. And I think that's a good accomplishment. But let's get down to business. This girl seems so flopped in this music industry. And I've said it so many times. If you beef with Nicki, your career is going to be over. You're beefing with a woman who has the biggest fan base in this industry because you thought because you're signed to Rock Nation, they're your management, you think you have some upper hand, you have some strength, and you have power within this industry. Don't you know why those people dislike Nicki Minaj so bad? Because it's power competing with a bigger power. Nicki is so powerful in this industry that if she go on a hiatus, the music is bad. And when I say music is bad, I'm talking about the ones that Cardi B put out, the ones that Lotto put out, or even Megan Thee Stallion herself. Not only that, Tory Lanez, because of the whole situation, Tory Lanez being locked up and the whole trial, a lot of people dislike Megan so bad that she cannot catch a break. They're always dragging her on Twitter, Instagram. Think of all these social media apps. They're dragging Megan. They're calling her a bunch of derogative names, especially her being a O, okay? Now, I'm not going to get into the Tory Lane situation, though I think he deserved being locked up because, you shooting at a woman is really nasty work. It's very diabolical. I will never promote violence. I will never endorse violence, but she herself, I think, is a bitter person. If you could go against Nicki because you're now friends with Beyoncé and Jay-Z, it means that you're easily a sellout. People could actually buy you. You're so easily bought. You have no loyalty, nothing that's original, no authenticity. You're not here for women. You're just here for money and entitlement. I even hear some crazy rumor that Megan messed around with Beyoncé and Jay-Z all together. And like I said, it's rumored, it's not confirmed. The reason why they're so close is because she did it with two of them. Now, I know this industry seems weird and Beyonce acts as if she's a saint and, she's just so polished. I think Beyonce is messy. I think she has done stuff. I think she's low-key sneaking and she pretends as if, she's white as snow or she's the real human Snow White. And I do remember Nicki Minaj saying it, you have people in this industry who sleeps in the same bed together. They're all in one bed together. And they all do stuff for an exchange, for a Grammy, for money, for this, to be, have the upper hand, to perform at the Super Bowl. Nicki Minaj said this. I cannot see past it. I think Megan messed with Beyonce and Jay-Z. And I think Jay-Z has massive control over what Beyonce does. Like, she can't even say no. I think if he says, go on a tour and make this amount of money, she has to do it. And I remember when Tory Lanez got locked up and they found him guilty, his dad was basically dragging and cussing out Rock Nation, allegedly implying that they had something to do with it, with Tory Lanez being locked up, found guilty. Oh, it was all Jay-Z and Beyonce work. It was all Rock Nation work. They own Megan Thee Stallion. She's their puppet. And listen, I think some of the things that he said, in my opinion, is not a lie. I think Megan is a puppet. She miraculously started to beef with Nicki Minaj without an explanation, acting as if she doesn't know why they're beefing. But girl, the reason why you and Nicki beefing is because guess what? You're a sellout. You used Nicki Minaj for the Hot Girl Summer remix feature, and then you got so close to Cardi B, and you started to gossip about Nicki Minaj, and she found out. And not only that, she found out that you, Jay-Z, and Beyonce was so close, and that Jay-Z is now paying female rappers, allegedly, to be a new Nicki Minaj so they could beef with Nicki. Jay-Z is actually recruiting these girls trying to see which one of them he could, remake into a new Nicki. And that's what I think. And Megan, Cardi B, Doechii especially right now is one of them. These girls, they're not given original. They're given like a copy. Let me copy you. Let me copy and paste. Let me copy your work. Let us imitate Nicki Minaj. Let us try and look like Nicki Minaj because Cardi B has done it so many times. They're now calling Cardi B, and listen, I do not endorse bullying, but they're calling Cardi B 11 faces. And it took me a while to understand why. But if you were to look at Cardi B's pictures, like several or, multiple pics, in my honest opinion, she definitely tried to look like Nicki Minaj. But how can you look like Nicki? Nicki Minaj is a beauty. I'm not saying Cardi B is not pretty, but I'm saying Nicki Minaj is beautiful. And it's such beauty that is rare, nothing that can be copied. You cannot go to a witch doctor or a surgeon to say, oh, make me look like Nicki Minaj. You're not going to look like Nicki Minaj. You're probably going to look like Michael Jackson or somebody of that sort. Okay? But for Megan Thee Stallion, girl, you really branching out your tequila brand is not going to hide away that you're probably an alcoholic, allegedly, or you need help mentally because alcohol cannot soothe depression. And I encourage anyone who feels overwhelmed, stressed, or depressed, go seek help, go seek a therapist. Do it the right way. Don't be trying to abuse alcohol to soothe or to suppress depression. It doesn't work. It makes you even weaker. It makes you sick. It makes you feel bad at the end of the day because guess what? You're actually not healing. So I think Megan is, trying to launch this tequila brand to hide away that, hey, she needs help. Anybody who really analyzed Megan knows that that girl is so messed up. Even her ex-boyfriend Party even said it. Knowing her, you guys knowing Megan as fans, but the boyfriend, Party's the boyfriend, and he said so many things about Megan Thee Stallion, actually implying that she needs some help. So her beefing with Nicki, honey, did her no good. Even when she was on tour, she never went to no stadium to tour. That was like a school auditorium setting because I heard her tour was so lame. It was just all about shaking butt and that's it. But I guess that's what you get for, trying to disrespect Nicki, trying to act as if you could be the new queen of rap, honey. Don't go against Nicki. It's never gonna work. But yeah, I don't think Megan is popping right now. The hot girl, you're not a hot girl to me. You're a not girl, okay? Because if you're a hot girl, you don't need to go suck up to people like Jay-Z or Beyonce. You stand alone. You stand alone like an independent woman, just like Nicki. But let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. Again, leave a like for this video. Click on post notification. Click that bell right now. Share if you care. Follow us on Instagram at SipsLoudTVNet. And thank you guys so much for sipping with us.